Hi everyone, welcome. It's good having you here. I want to start this video out. Well, I already started it with the carrots, but I want to start out my introduction of this video with an apology. One of my viewers made a comment on my last video. Matter of fact, it's the only comment that I responded to. And I responded to it abominably. Not like me at all. I had had a very bad day. Hey, I'm not making an excuse for rudeness or for being snarky or anything else. There is no excuse for it. But if nothing else, I want to give a justification for why I responded the way I did. But basically, someone suggested that I should be wearing gloves in my videos, and I pretty much told them that, and when visiting someone else's channel, you should be courteous. And that's not the right response. And I apologize. I sincerely apologize, not just to that individual, but to anyone who saw that very poor behavior from me. There's no excuse for it. And they were right. That's why I'm wearing gloves now. I generally wear gloves for a lot of different things. For soaping, I do not. And I'll tell you why. What my reasoning, why I don't generally wear them, and why I will try to always wear them going forward. I generally don't because in my 50 plus years of soaping, my grandmother never wore gloves, my mother never wore gloves, and to my knowledge, neither one of them ever had a burn or an injury, and nor have I. Now, that's almost like saying I drive my car without a seatbelt, but I don't do that. But if I did, and I've never died, well, you've just been lucky, right? And in all honesty, maybe I've just been lucky too. But I do know a little bit about chemistry. Just plain old lye on your skin won't hurt you unless your skin is wet, which will activate the lye. And even lye at this temperature, preparing it with a frozen concoction like this. If I put it on my skin, it might burn, but it would take a little bit of time. I would wash it off anyway if it got on me. Now, why am I saying all of this? And why do I say I will try to always wear gloves when soaping going forward? Because I realized, based on what that person said, that what if you're someone new to soaping and you come to the channel and you make a mistake because of something you saw me do? That would break my heart if I knew about it. It truly would. If I knew that by me not wearing gloves, someone else didn't wear gloves and maybe had some type of a misfortune because of that, that would be a terrible thing. And I don't ever want that to happen to anyone. So for that reason, yes, you should wear gloves just as a precaution. And even though I believe the chances are few that, you could actually get injured by it, why take that chance? So please, person who left that message, accept my sincerest apology and my thanks for reminding me that we all are examples for other people. And not just not wearing gloves, but commenting and responding the way I responded was a little snarky and not very adult, especially for someone my age. I shouldn't have snapped and said something that it's not that I was rude or anything. I don't think I was particularly nasty, but still it's something that could hurt someone's feelings, and I would never want to do that. So I'm going to set this aside. We're going to get our oils and we're going to start putting our carrot soap together. All right, so we're now going to get our carrot solution mixed into our oils and butters here. So it's going to get a little noisy, but I'll try to make sure that the sound is turned down. So just enjoy the music, and here we go. Do you know what I did? I almost forgot the main ingredient of the soap. This is supposed to be a gardener soap, and I almost forgot the pumice. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in now. And I'm adding in quite a bit. All right, here we go. Now I'm not filling these all the way to the top because I'm going to be adding a little something extra on top. So I've added in some wheatgrass, some kale, and some spinach. And I'm going to mix that in. And I have to do it away from the camera because, well, I don't have enough room here with all these soaps here. So I'm going to mix it in here and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm just topping them with this lovely wheatgrass and kale and spinach. Just to add that little bit of extra from the garden touch. Loving these. There's nothing there is nothing too fancy about them. I'm not going to keep you. We're going to get these unmolded. I know you're probably ready. I know I am. All right, so I'm really pleased with how they turned out. I've got a little bit of a kind of a carroty orange. It's debatable. It looks different under different light. To me it looks orange, but looking at it on the screen it looks more of a terracotta, but hey, it is, I think that it will work. And the top, the wheatgrass, the spinach, and the kale gave it just the right green, I think. I'm pretty pleased with it. These will be fantastic for right after coming in from the garden or gosh, if you're working on the car and you've got greasy hands, or pretty much any time you need a good scrub up, this is going to fill the bill for that. These are rather simple. Were not hard to make, as long as you remembered to put the pumice in, which I almost forgot at the last minute I remembered. And they smell terrific. The rosemary peppermint, I think, is really great for a refreshing, cleansing feeling. I think it leaves a nice scent behind. So you could also use these in the bathtub. Have somebody that's got some really rough elbows or knees. These will help tremendously with that as well. Although I am working on a remake of my cedar bars, because I have a customer who has requested those. So that video is coming up too. Talk about an exfoliating. So that's a real exfoliator. But we'll talk more about that soon. Thank you all so much for coming along with me. I had a lot of fun visiting with you. You have a terrific day, and I'll see you back soon. Goodbye.